really good. It's kind of like, man, like he struggles. Tom MacDonald struggles through a lot.
Looking for good times.
Hey guys, what is going on? Draven here with another reaction video. Like I mentioned before, Tom MacDonald is releasing another music video. This guy pumps up music so much and so much music video with those songs. It's absolutely amazing. He does this countdown thing on Facebook where he'll post that he's got a new video coming out on Friday at 9 a.m. and then he does a live video the night before. So I've had this queued up, ready to go. Tom MacDonald just released Famous. Already has like a darker tone to it. And I love the fact that almost every single one of his songs is completely unique and different, and it's probably going to be something completely new that we have not heard yet from Tom MacDonald. It is a longer video, and I feel like this one's going to have a lot more deeper lyric meaning to it. So I'm going to try to pause it and try to pick up on a lot of the lyrics that he's saying. So I'm excited for it. So of course, let's jump right into it, guys. This is Tom MacDonald's Famous. Apologize, guys. The sound wasn't working at first, but I fixed it. Love the acoustic guitar on that.
I'm the king of the town. I should own it like I own this place, but I just walk along quietly. And when I'm out, I keep my head down 'cause they know my face. I hope that nobody finds me. I'm a rock star. Saw me on the cop car. Heard me screaming, white boy. Mama, I done got far. I got hella money. Everything I want. Everybody loves me. I'm not having fun.
Interesting. So this perfect time to pause on that tattoo. Let me just get rid of that.
Living a good life.
So interesting tone so far. A lot slower. He's singing / rapping to an acoustic guitar in the background. I'm curious if he plays instruments. I'm curious if he's playing the music or if he has a guitarist on retainer that makes this track for him. Already he's kind of talking about how, quote, being famous, there is a downside to it that a lot of artists have talked about, where you can't just enjoy life anymore. You can't go out without being harassed by people. I mentioned this in my Slipknot video, that I'm very conscious of artists who are just trying to live their life or trying to do something normal. If they're at a meet and greet, it's a little different, but if they're at the grocery store or if they're with their family, try not to be that guy that runs up to them with the camera and harasses them. They don't like that. Some do, some say they do, but they just want to hang out with their family. I remember, and this is super off topic, I met Phil D, the slap bass guitarist from Korn once, and the first time I saw him, because he lived about 10 minutes away from my house, and the first time I saw him, he was with his wife, and I was like, oh, I want to go get his autograph. So I grabbed him one of my CDs, grabbed a Sharpie, and I was like walking through the mall trying to figure out, because I saw him at the mall. And then he was at a shop, and I walked into the shop, and he looked up at me, and the look on his face was like, don't talk to me. And I picked up on it. I was like, later. I didn't want to bother him. And then later, about a year later, he came into my work. And when he came into my work, I was like, hey, I'm like, hey, Phil D, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of you, love your music. Just want to let you know you have a huge, I'm a huge fan. But thanks, have a good day. And he's like, cool. And he left. And I was like, oh damn, dude, like freaking, he really doesn't want to be talking to people, And then like an hour later, he came back in and he had a picture and a couple CDs. And he's like, hey, I just, when I'm with my family, with my kids, I don't like strangers coming up to me. So I appreciate that you didn't come up to us. You just said hey, and that was it. So can I sign this for you? And I was like, hell yeah. So he signed a picture and a couple CDs for me. So it's try to understand that famous people, when they're out with their family, are out with their family. They're just trying to do normal things. Sorry, super tirade. That didn't.
Life, good life, in a bad way. Looking for good times, finding the bad days.
Everything is great. Go ahead and check my page. Got another million views. Got another million plays. Yeah, I'm so famous. Put me on your playlist. Yeah, I sign your CD. Want a picture, take it. Everything is fake, like the smile that's on my face, like this grilling, like these chains.
I wonder if his grills and chains are fake. But I can tell again, like with his music, he's rapping. He's about being famous. And now he's kind of like almost like, yeah, I got 1 million views and I got 1 million plays, and blah blah blah. This is you. I'm famous. Check me out. He's almost saying it sarcastically. Like he's not. He's almost humbly saying that he's famous. If that makes any kind of sense.
I am everything I hate, but I'm so famous. I'm a rock star.
I agree. I think.
Dad, I hate this. Mama, I done got fired.
Huh. I wonder if that's really him.
I feel like I'm falling apart. I've been beaten, but it's not my heart. I'm lost in the dark. My hands out in front of my face. I'm feeling for anything hard. I reach with my arms. The walls and the ceilings are far, and I'm bleeding, surrounded by sharks. I just need a spark to see if the demons I'm fleeing.
Yeah, that's definitely
follow me
him.
here from the start. I'm dreaming of speaking with God when I'm sleeping. It ends with alarms. I'm feeding my scars with secrets I'm keeping so deeply. It's squeezing the blood from my heart. There's a person in me getting lost in the trees till I'm up on the stage and I freeze. I just need a car and a key. I will start it and leave. When I'm far, then I'll get out and scream. I'm a rock.
Wow, it's almost depressing how this tone is. Just talking about how he's kind of getting lost in this world that he definitely created for himself, and he is just not handling well. I mean, I can't really pick up. I can't really read very well into it. I feel like he's just being sarcastic, or if he's like truly saying like he's not liking this life that he made for himself. He's talking about his mother a lot, which is the first time I ever heard him talk about his mother in this way. So I wonder if there's more to that.
Stars saw me on the cop car. Heard me screaming, white boy. Mama, I don't got far. I got hella money. Everything I want. Everybody loves me. I'm not having fun. Living a good life. In a bad way. Looking for good times. Finding the bad days.
Every
So that's an interesting line. Looking for a good life, but finding, what was it? Sorry, I have to back up a little bit.
the bad days.
Sorry, I apologize. I'm backing up a little bit.
Good time. Finding the bad days. Bad, good life. Living a good life.
Good
life. In a bad way.
in a bad way. So it's, again, he's got a lot of, it's hard for me to break down lyrics of a rap artist, especially when he's talking about things he's saying, because I'm not understanding exactly what he's getting at. Some other YouTube reactors, Cryptic is one of them, that I'm a huge fan of. He breaks down rap lyrics a little bit better because he's a rap artist, and he actually understands like the flow and what's going on and stuff like that. It's just, this is a really depressing song. I mean, it's really good. It's just, it's kind of like, man, like, he struggles, Tom MacDonald struggles through a lot.
Looking for good times. Finding the bad days.
Everything is great. Go ahead and check my page. Got another 1 million views. Got another 1 million plays. Yeah.
No, so he's probably someone like, they don't like
Me on your playlist. Yeah, I
Song
saw
coming
your
to-
CD. Want a picture, take it. Everything is fake, like the smile that's on my face, like this grilling, like these chains. I am everything I hate, but I'm so famous. I'm a rock star. Dad, I hate this.
Curious if he actually does hate it.
Mama, I done got fired.
Hopefully, okay, I was gonna say. Huh. So, it's one thing that's really interesting with Tom MacDonald is that he does all the production himself, and obviously his girlfriend helps out and does the video and the editing. But he was rolling up a black screen, and so this is just, he literally just filmed this in his living room. It's so badass. what a very somber and slightly depressing song. I mean, it was a really good song, and it's one of the realest songs he's made. But he makes so many good real songs. It's hard to say this is the realest song he's made, but this is a very emotional one that he's made. Um, this one he was talking really about his life and showing clips of his mother, and that one hit me. I feel good. I haven't seen my mom in a couple years. Sorry, let me rephrase. My mother lives in California. I live here in Idaho, and I haven't seen her in a couple years, and I haven't seen her since my divorce. And it's just been hard living out in a state without your parents or your family. But anyways, that was an interesting video. Like I said, he just comes out with videos that are just not the norm. Like every video he does is different than the video he's done previously. Like if you look at like I Hate Hip Hop, there was a lot of flashy and rap and just heavy beats. This was just a very solid, slow guitar beat that he rapped in his living room. Either way, guys, that was Tom MacDonald's Famous. I'm interested to hear what you guys' thoughts in the comments below. Of course, as always, like and subscribe. New videos coming out whenever you guys send me reaction videos to react to. I'll get the recording up, and we'll get as many videos out as possible. Also, guys, if you don't know, I do stream video games onto Twitch. If you guys want to check me out on Twitch, the link is in the description below. Of course, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all those wonderful things is linked in the bottom in the description below. Thank you guys again so much. You have yourself a wonderful evening and a great weekend. Happy holidays. Peace.